All right, so this is the best new generation born in 2007 onwards. Starting off with Estevao, who just recently went to Chelsea. But how crazy is it that we're already talking about players born in 2007 that are ready to take over the sport? That makes me feel mad old, bro. I'll be real. I remember watching football in 2007. These guys were born in 2007. Estevao is one of those guys, chat. I can't lie. Everyone talks about Endrick and talks about Arda and talks about Lamine. But I'll be real. Estevao is one of those guys that's got me like concerned as a Man United fan. Because I know Chelsea are a mess, but this is potentially, and I stress it's potentially, another Neymar-esque signing. Like another Neymar-esque talent out of Brazil. I actually think he's probably, he looks more impressive to me from highlights and clips than even Endrick does. This kid looks ridiculous, man. Look at that. Obviously, he's joining Chelsea in 2025, but this is one of those guys that as long as development goes the way it should, I think we're looking at like another world superstar here. Like, look at this. This is old school Brazilian, man. This is restoring Joga Bonito, to be honest with you. We haven't really seen a Brazilian like this in a long time. If anything, like I think Cafu recently spoke that Brazilians are starting to get westernized a lot. Or not westernized, but like they go to Europe too early and they kind of lose their Brazilian flair. They get taught to play like Europeans. But Estevao, like, he restores the feeling of an old school, typical Brazilian winger. Really impressive player, man. Oh, my days, man. Yo, that was crazy. Hold on. Yo. It's like the audacity to try this stuff. That's what I absolutely love, right? Like, more time is just showboating. But that's football at the end of the day too, man. Especially from Brazilians. Like, that audaciousness to just try stuff out and try and humiliate your fullback. Like, that's what we all end up falling in love with the sport, right? Like, I know it's not the most effective thing, but what's football without entertainers? What's football without people trying to try things? What's football without people trying to, like, get people off their seats? I love this, man. And it makes me really nervous, like I said, about as a United fan, because this kid playing for Chelsea in the Premier League, this is like a player that typically Real Madrid or Barcelona would have ended up buying. Nice pass. Nice finish. He looks like a problem. He looks like a problem. Look at him doing the Cole Palmer celebration. Y'all make me sick, man. Y'all make me sick. How can Chelsea end up with a talent like this, bro? Kendry Paez. Okay, this is the other guy Chelsea signed. God damn, bro. Two players into the best 2007 players ever, and we're already at 2 Chelsea players. This does not bode well for the rest of the Premier League, man. Jesus Christ. Another left-footed wizard, by the way. Yo, what the hell? So they got themselves a Mahrez regen. Is that what we're saying? Fucking wow. I definitely agree though, huh? Obviously, this is like the South American leagues, right? Obviously, when they come to Europe, you kind of see a bit of this flair removed from their game. It's just natural. It's what's always happened. Trust me. It's gonna happen, as sad as it is. But that's football. But I have to say, this generation, 2 players in, you don't really see players in the modern game play like this anymore. This is like very 2000s-esque. Like, you look at the best players in the world these days, like, that's crazy. They don't really express themselves like this. They don't really have this level of flair and individualism about that. And me, as a guy who just loves watching football for the entertainment aspect, I absolutely love this. It's a shame that they're not playing for my team, but these are the kinds of players that you pay big money to go and see, bro. These are the kinds of players that if you don't support the club they're at, but you hear a guy like Kendry Paez playing like this is in town, you go to watch him. You go to pay to watch that kind of player. So it does kind of give me the impression, when I also look at that, man. When I look at Lamine, when I look at Arda, that Estevao kid we just got finished watching, even guys like Musiala, they restore the feeling of the kind of football that I kind of grew up watching. This is incredible, man. This is incredible. This reminds me of Mahrez, man. Fucking hell. Wow, he can strike a ball. My one question, though, is, and I think I mentioned this on the stream, if you have this guy, Estevao and Cole Palmer, who, let's be real, are all left-footed players that kind of like to cut in on their left and make things happen and play in that zone 14, if you want to call it that, going from right to left, out to in, how do you fit all 3 of them in the same team without sacrificing one of their games? Because, okay, you can play Estevao on the left, but from the 5 minutes I just got finished watching him, it's pretty clear that this kid likes cutting in on his left and scoring goals and combining and making things happen. So that's really the one question. Like, do all 3 of them have a future at Chelsea together? He looks like a big kid too on Kendry Paez. Not huge, but for this kind of player, you typically see like smaller, more diminutive players. He looks like he's got a bit of stock to him, man. Wow. You guys know what I mean? He seems pretty stocky. Aye, Man United never buys these kinds of South Americans, bro. Even when Fergie was here, we never went and scouted these like top talents from Brazil or Argentina. Ever. Like, we tried a few. I think Rodrigo Possebon. We had the Silva brothers. Anderson was straight from Porto. But really, United never does well with South Americans, to be honest with you, bro. Very rarely. These guys tend to go to Barca or Real, man. Look at that. Isaac Silva. Has he signed for anybody yet? Is there any links to other clubs? Look at this, man. Wow. Bro, in tight spaces, this kid is a wizard, man. Wow. Yeah, very comfortable on the ball. Brilliant. Brilliant. What? They thought I was just gonna skip that over. Fucking hell, bro. Yeah, you gotta go in like two. Yo, he tried to injure him after. Oh my god. Yo, that was crazy. Look how he went in. He went in there to break his leg. And he said, yeah, give me more of that. Hit him with the no look. Crazy. Oh my days. Yeah, get out of here. I like this kid, man. I like this kid. He's crazy talented. Wow, what a pass. What's he got? What's he got? Yeah, come here. Woo! This kid has flair, bro. I'll fuck him up. Oh my god. This gen is fucked, man. This gen is fucked. I'll be real, chat. This kid looks like the best of the... It's a different level, right? Estevao is playing against grown men, so is Kendry Paez, so I have to be very careful of what I say here. But this is the most impressive one so far, bro. This is like Neymar, honestly. I feel like I'm watching Neymar right now. And I get it, a lot of it is youth league, right? But wow, it's the skill mixed with the swagger, man. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Yamal, he's playing at a Euro level. Estevao is playing against grown men, so you have to take that into account. But this, look, even, bro, hold on. This looks like Neymar right here, bro. Even the way he's got his hand up like that. This looks like Neymar. Number 11, hand flicked up like that, baiting a guy into... Bro, that looks like Neymar. If I told you, chat, you guys opened the stream for the first time, and you saw this still, you would think this is... I'm watching a Neymar compilation from 2010. Santos days. That's insane, bro. Even the wrist tape. Yeah, wow. Yeah, look at the way... Bro... This is crazy, man. It makes me so happy too, chat, because we were talking about Neymar 2 days ago, right? Talking about how disrespected he's become and like what's his overarching legacy. I'm telling you, bro, these kinds of Brazilians, this is his legacy, bro. Players from Brazil who grew up idolizing Neymar and watching him as a YouTube street footballer and watching him do his thing at PSG and watching him break Pele's record. This is his legacy, bro. Players who grew up wanting to play like Neymar. Even Yamal, for example. Musiala. That's what legacy is, bro. You can give me all the talk about trophies, individual awards, Ballon d'Ors, but legacy will always be how you're remembered. What your long-lasting impact on the world is. Bro, I'm watching now for 15 minutes. I've seen 3 Neymar regens, bro. Franco Mastantuono. That's who's next. Who he play for? This is like a River Plate. Woo! Starting off with a dagger. This is like a River Plate, right, chat? This kid's in 2007. This looks like 2024, bro. Looks like he was born yesterday. They're saying Real Madrid want him. Now, let me see this kid. This guy looks like an old school number 10, to be honest. Tall, lanky. Yeah, this is an old school number 10, man. Who does this guy remind me of? I feel like I've seen a player who plays exactly like this guy. Wow, who is it? It almost reminds me a little of Ganso, chat. Am I bugging? It low-key reminds me a little of Ganso. Nah, definitely not Zizou. Yo, this kid, his close control is fucking impeccable. Real Madrid are signing this kid? There's no way they let Real pick this kid up. That's the greed they warn you about in the Bible, bro. Ain't that what they say? Nah, keep this kid away from Madrid, bro. Keep this kid away from Madrid. Yo, they do not need a guy like this, bro. The last thing we need is Madrid stockpiling all-time great young talent like Infinity Stones, bro. He's impressive, but this kid is not as good as the other ones, in my opinion. I do think the other ones are better. Gabriel Carvalho. Nah, that's a Brazilian name if I've ever heard one. Who he play for? Woo! This guy's a pure playmaker, bro. That was cold. That was class. Nice cut. Yeah, this looks a lot more youth football, though. I can't lie. So far, the first 3 are the ones that are clear. And 2 of them play for Chelsea, man. Kill me. This is insane. Oh, 07, am I an uncle? Bro, I feel like a grandfather right now. Forget about an uncle, bro. I'm watching kids born in 2007 look like the future of football. And I'm just thinking, damn, my hoop dreams are over, man. That shit ain't never happening. This is a very sobering experience right now. This is the youngest player, that Talasyu says, the youngest player to ever play for Internacional since Alexandre Pato. Wow. Good feet in tight areas. I've seen enough, chat. Those 5 thrown in with Lamine, thrown in with Arda Güler, thrown in with Endrick. Hey, football's in very, very good hands, man. The 2007 class, the 2007 generation, they coming. I think they're gonna save the sport, man. I like this kind of football, man. This is my kind of football, man.